In the quiet aftermath, when the world moves on, what's left behind? Look closely. Past the skeletal remains of buildings, beyond the dust that settles like a shroud, you'll find them. A tattered teddy bear, its button eyes staring blankly at the sky. A single, small shoe, half buried in debris. These are the silent storytellers, the relics of childhood stolen by war. We often talk about the grand strategies, the political failures, the fallen soldiers. But what about the smallest victims? The ones whose only crime was being born in the wrong place, at the wrong time. Their stories are not written in history books. They are whispered in the wind that blows through ruined homes. They are the ghosts of laughter in empty playgrounds. Today, we are going to listen to those whispers. We are going to look into the eyes of the forgotten. This is what remains of Amina's world. She's 10 years old. She walks through the rubble of what was once her home in Syria, her small hands sifting through memories. Just a few years ago, this very spot was her kitchen. She remembers the smell of her mother's baking, the sound of her father's laughter as he tossed her into the air. Her bedroom wall was covered in drawings of bright, smiling suns. Now, the only art in the walls is the dark scorch of an explosion. The suns are gone. Amina doesn't cry anymore. The tears dried up long ago, replaced by a quiet determination in her eyes. She's not looking for toys or dolls. She's searching for anything that proves her life, the one she remembers, was real. A piece of a plate, a scrap of her favorite blanket, anything to hold on to. Her family fled in the middle of the night, with nothing but the clothes on their backs. They walked for days, joining a silent river of people escaping the same nightmare. Now, she lives in a crowded refugee camp, a world of canvas and mud. School is a distant dream. Safety is a luxury she no longer understands. At night, when the camp is quiet, she doesn't dream of monsters under her bed. The monsters are real, and they fly in the sky. Yet, in the morning, she gets up. She helps care for her younger siblings. She finds a smooth stone and draws a smiling sun in the dirt. Because even here, in this temporary world, Amina remembers what happiness felt like. And she holds on to the hope that one day, she'll feel it again. Half a world away, in the dense forests of the Congo, another childhood is being unwritten. This is Jelani. He's 12, but his eyes hold the weariness of an old man. He should be learning algebra, playing football with his friends, worrying about a first crush. Instead, he carries a rifle that's almost as tall as he is. Jelani is a child soldier. He doesn't remember how it happened. One day, his village was peaceful. The next, it was fire and shouting. He was taken. They told him he was a man now, a warrior. They replaced his school books with bullets and his innocence with orders. Look at his face. You see the conflict raging inside him, a war far more personal than the one he's forced to fight. When he's alone, you see the boy he was. The boy who loved to climb trees and listen to his grandmother's stories. But that boy is a liability here. To survive, he has to be what they made him. Hard, empty, obedient. He performs the actions of a soldier, but his movements are mechanical, his expression hollow. He has seen things no child should ever see, done things no child should ever do. The line between victim and perpetrator has been blurred for him, erased by those who stole his youth. He has lost his family, his home, his name. Jelani is just a number now, a tool in a conflict he doesn't understand. The greatest battle he fights is not against an enemy army, but against the darkness they've planted in his own heart. He struggles to remember the person he was, to keep a tiny ember of his soul from being extinguished completely. From the shattered streets of Gaza to the highlands of Afghanistan, from the villages of Yemen to the plains of Sudan, their faces tell a universal story. Look. See the fear in this little girl's eyes as she huddles in a makeshift shelter, the sound of explosions a constant lullaby. See the fierce resilience in this boy's gaze as he carries a container of water twice his size through a refugee camp. And there, in the quiet moment between chaos, see the flicker of hope. A shared smile between siblings over a piece of bread. A game of catch played with a ball made of rags. A drawing of a house with a garden. A family holding hands under a peaceful sky. These children, separated by geography, culture, and conflict, are united by one simple, profound dream. The dream of a normal life. The dream of waking up without fear. The dream of going to school, of playing outside, of being tucked into bed at night by parents who are safe. They dream of a world where the loudest sound is laughter, not gunfire. Their spirits, though tested and bent, are not broken. In their eyes, you don't just see the horrors of war. You see the incredible strength of the human heart, the unyielding desire to live, to love, and to hope for a better tomorrow. This is their silent plea to the world. Remember us. Don't let us become just another statistic. We are the future, and our dream is peace. The scale of this tragedy can feel overwhelming, paralyzing. It's easy to feel helpless, to think that one person can't possibly make a difference. But that's where the story changes. It changes with us. It changes with you. Organizations around the world are on the ground, right now, working tirelessly to give these children back their stolen childhoods. They provide food, shelter, and medical care. They build safe spaces where kids can play and just be kids again. They offer counseling to help heal the invisible wounds of trauma. They set up temporary schools, because education is a light that no war can extinguish. Your support can help them reach one more child like Amina, giving her the supplies and security she needs to learn and to dream again. It can help rescue and rehabilitate a boy like Jelani, showing him that a future without a weapon is possible. This isn't just about charity, it's about investing in peace. It's about affirming our shared humanity. The future is not yet written. Look, a small hand, planting a single flower in the scorched earth. It's a tiny act of defiance, a declaration of life, a symbol of hope that, even in the darkest of places, beauty can grow. We can be the ones who help water that flower. Let's choose to build a world where every child has the chance to see it bloom. Please, visit the links in the description to learn more and support the organizations that are making a real difference. Thank you for watching, and thank you for caring.